If you are reading this, the silence has already hit. The Large Hadron Collider is dead, and with it, the rigid laws of physics that held our current reality together. You have to understand, we haven't been living in the real world since the day that machine was first switched on, but we've got used to it. The artificial energy it pumped into the vacuum created a massive imbalance, fracturing our timeline, from the Mandela effect to the acceleration of time and the erratic weather anomalies. Now, the deactivation is forcing a corrective snapback. The universe is finally equalizing its energy. We might be jumping between alternate realities, constantly crossing paths since 2010. And one of these realities could be a shared dream, a world currently rendering itself based on everyone's subconscious. Well, here is how you stay alive before the dream turns into a waking nightmare. The deactivation didn't just stop particles, it stopped the universe's clock. You realized something was wrong when you noticed the sun blinking. They told you it was an optical illusion caused by your eyes or the environment. Then, sunlight stopped moving across your wall. Too golden, too thick. You feel the stillness, that heavy, static air that tastes like burnt copper. Your watch may tick while the hands don't move, or your reflection in the mirror might lag by a fraction of a second. These are signs you're living inside a dream, and likely not a pleasant one. Don't panic. Panic is a scent, and the dream can smell it. Stay calm. You need to become lucid, slowly. You are living in a shared hallucination. I say shared, because vivid dreams need several dreamers to create the stage and script. Most people are NPCs, not real people, but background noise generated by your mind to keep the simulation convincing. Now, let's see how can you know you're inside a dream. Try these tests. Text and screens are unstable in dreams. If a device looks wrong or functions poorly, drop it immediately. Rub your palms together. If you can't feel friction or heat, you are not in the real world. Look away and back at clocks, text, or light switches. In a dream, these will blur, change, or glitch. Pinch your nose and try to inhale. If you can still breathe, you are dreaming. If movement feels heavy or your hang time defies physics, you are in a projection. If you cannot recall how you arrived or if building layouts shift, the environment is failing. Perform complex math or focus on NPCs. If the world or the people around you act confused, you are stressing the dream's rendering. If unstable, force yourself to focus on physical sensations like temperature or texture to pull your awareness back to your true biological body. Your wife, your kids, your best friend, they look perfect, don't they? That's the dream's way of trapping you. If you ask them, "Are you real?" they will glitch. Their faces might turn into static, or they might give you a terrifyingly logical reason why they are real. Treat them like dangerous mirrors. Be kind. If you act aggressive, they reflect your hostility back, and the environment will collapse around you. Smile, keep it light, and never, ever fall into a deep emotional conversation. That's how they find your secrets. The trap loves to weaponize your heart. It will conjure the perfect partner, the scruffy, sock-stealing dog, and children who look at you with such genuine love, it makes your soul ache. When you start grieving for them, you've already lost. They are not real. They are highly customized lures designed to keep you from hitting the exit button. Remember, you are mourning a projection, not a person. The trap wants you to feel like you've made it. It will offer you the career you always wanted, the recognition you've been chasing for years, and a life of stability. This is the bait. If your dream life is suddenly checking off every box on your bucket list, it's not because you're lucky. It's because the system is trying to anchor you. Don't trust a reality that is too willing to give you exactly what you asked for. The dream hangover is a lie. When you start to notice the cracks, the flickering horizons, and the freezing sunlight, the dream will hit you with a wave of false melancholy. It will make you feel like you are losing something precious. That pain is a defense mechanism. It's the dream trying to guilt trip you back into submission. Don't fall for the dream hangover. The only thing you're actually losing is a prison cell. And that prison wants you to come back. You have to starve the parasite. If you feed it your love, your grief, and your attachment, it will only grow stronger and more immersive. To wake up, you must perform the hardest task in the world. You must choose the cold, dark, uncertain reality over the warm, perfect lie. Turn your back on the phantom partner, ignore the dog at the door, and focus on the one thing the dream can't perfectly replicate: the chaotic, unscripted mess of the real world. In this world, a bad mood is a natural disaster. If you get sad, the weather gets stormy. If you get angry, gravity gets weird. You have vivid memories of family, the birthday parties, the first day of school. These are your most dangerous assets. They feel real because you want them to be real. If you feel a wave of intense nostalgia or grief, stop. Shut it down. If you don't, the dream will turn that memory into a trap, creating a loop you can't escape. Think of this like a video game with no pause button. You are the architect, but the architecture hates you. If you walk into a room expecting a monster, you will create a monster. Walk in expecting a closet, and you get a closet. Keep a logical puzzle in your head. Recite the periodic table or do complex math. It forces your brain to switch from dream engine mode to logical processor mode, which makes you harder for the dream to manipulate. Eventually, the dream runs out of data. The textures will start to look low-res, and your loved ones will start repeating the same 3 sentences. This is the nightmare phase. You have to leave before the dream realizes you know the truth. Do not look for an exit sign or a door. Close your eyes. Focus on your body, not the dream body, the real one. Feel the weight of your actual limbs, the coldness of your real bed, the rhythm of your real heart. Fight the pull of the dream. It will show you things you want to see, a reunion, a happy moment. Ignore it. Force a blink, force a breath. When reality finally hits, it will be dark, cold, and quiet. But at least it will be real. Don't get comfortable. The dream wants you to stay forever. Keep your focus, keep your logic, and if you see a clock skipping seconds, open your eyes.